Hello there. Welcome to Indian Hollywood Fan, and this week we are going to talk about the DC fandom trailers of the Batman, Wonder Woman, Black Adam, and so on. So, us getting the Batman's first teaser trailer was something very unexpected because this movie is shot just 25%. But anyway, we're just going to break down the trailer. So the teaser starts with the first official look at the Riddler. So this is a completely new incarnation of the Riddler, which we have never seen. This is not Edward Nigma. Instead, it is Edward Nashton. And we also get our first look at Jeffrey Wright as Commissioner Gordon. So the director Matt Reeves has said that this movie is going to be year two of Batman. So the Gotham PD HBO Max TV series is going to explore the year one of Batman and basically the Gotham PD with Commissioner Gordon, and we also get a little Easter egg of an owl on the letter which is being left by the Riddler for the Batman. So this is also an obvious reference to the Court of Owls storyline. So maybe it might be tied to this movie. So obviously there's this riddle which we've been talking about which says, haven't a clue, let's play a game, just me and you. But below that, we can see that there's some kind of a symbolic riddle in there. Basically, the meaning of that riddle is he still lies or something like that. Basically, the indication is to the mayor, and basically, the movie is going to be about the corruption in Gotham, and the mayor is somehow attached to this, and basically the Riddler is like killing all these people. So basically setting up some clues for Batman to follow and how he is involved in the plot of the film. Then we get a glimpse at some kind of a media reporting. I think this takes place after the death of that mayor. So you can see that James Gordon is kind of shaken, and some people are crying. So obviously the mayor is being killed by the Riddler, and we also get to see our first official look at the new Batcave, which, if you observe it, kind of tells that basically this belongs to the Wayne terminal, or maybe this is kind of a railway line which belongs to the Waynes. We also get our first official look at Robert Pattinson as Bruce Wayne, and yes, he is the most different looking Bruce Wayne. But I think it kind of adds an extra layer to a new incarnation of this character instead of just doing what has been done in the comics, or doing stuff which we have always seen in the previous Batman movies. So further, Bruce Wayne saves a kid when the Riddler sets up an accident at the funeral of the mayor. So he also sets up another victim who kind of, I think he is kind of a suicide bomber, because later in the teaser we see that there's an explosion when Batman approaches that car, and all of that is happening in the same funeral scene. So it kind of connects to the whole plot of the film. Then we also get our first look at Selina Kyle, which again is like the traditional cat burglar look of the character, which goes to the origins. And obviously we also get to see Colin Farrell, who doesn't really look anything like he does in his usual life in this picture. Obviously, he's playing Oswald Cobblepot, obviously the Penguin, and this is like early days of the Penguin, so he's not really a gangster yet and stuff. Then we see Batman having an argument, or basically fighting with a bunch of police officers at Gotham PD, and Gordon kind of tries to hold him back, tries to restrain him, which kind of sets up the fact that both of them are kind of friends at this point, and Gordon is the only one. Then obviously we get a look at a fight between the cat burglar, Selina Kyle, and Batman, and I think this is going to be their first confrontation. And again, it kind of adds up to the fact that we have seen so many versions of Catwoman, and none of them really dealt with the stuff which we have been seeing in this trailer so far about the Catwoman stuff. So yeah, I'm pretty excited for this version of Catwoman. Then, as I said, we see an explosion, but this time it's not Bruce Wayne; it's Batman, and I think it's nighttime. So I think it happens in the night when Batman goes and tries to do some detective stuff, and the explosion happens of some sort. And then we also obviously get to see the first look at the Batmobile, which just looks so amazing. Like basically, we've been seeing so many Batmobiles, Keaton's, Bale's, Affleck's, but I think this one kind of steals the show pretty much. We also hear Andy Serkis as Alfred in background sequence, but most importantly, the "I am vengeance" scene was just crazy when Batman just starts hitting a guy. That's really one of the craziest moments in any Batman movie. So I'm really excited for this movie as usual. So thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. May the force be with you always.